It's billed as an upscale spa resort, a relaxing oasis in the middle of North Texas. But our Rebecca Lopez has turned up something disturbing, some disturbing claims against Spa Castle in Carrollton.
Okay, let's just talk about our experience there. Sarah, what did you think about Spa Castle? The adventure is finally beginning. Babe, how do you feel about our one-day vacation we're about to have?
So excited, but currently I'm so hungry, so you might have to catch up with me later after food.
You little complainer, dude. We're gonna catch back up with Sarah once she has food in her belly. Why?
I'm so hungry.
I think it is 102 degrees today.
Wow.
Huh.
So it's 97, but when you scroll down to the feels like, it's 102.
Nice,
So
dude.
you nailed it, bro.
It is so crazy hot, but how was the food?
It was really good, but I made the mistake of getting sweet and spicy chicken, and
Classic.
it was more spicy than sweet.
That's not my beer. What are you doing? Call me fat. I mean, next time try being better.
I want to do this in a way where we're honest, but also I don't want to like drag people. So
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. It was a weird experience. I think my problem was expectations because I didn't actually look into it. So when I hear spa, I think very zen, and especially since you said, oh, this is like, I don't know if you said Korean spa, but you just said Asian spa.
It was in Koreatown, so I assumed it was a Korean spa, and I think
Yeah.
that's the way it's marketed.
Okay, first of all, there were literally no Asians working there. There
None,
wasn't
yeah.
one Asian there. Okay, when I think that, I think zen, I think peaceful.
Yeah.
And even the one clip that I saw from one of the videos, they were like, you know, this is just a different culture, you have to like respect. And they were just talking about not wearing your shoes.
Yeah, they were like, embrace the culture.
Yeah, and
Embrace,
I was
they said it like 100 times.
And I was like, there was no culture, it was just like Six Flags, it seemed like.
That's what it felt like.
And I was like, okay, I don't like feet, but
Yeah.
if everyone's barefoot and that's the culture, whatever, I'll respect it. But then you go in, every employee is wearing their shoes.
Yeah.
So they're dragging dirt in the place, but then you expect me to be barefoot? That's a little gross. And the vibes, man, were just off. And our hotel, you know, I'm sure you saw in the footage.
This is where our toilet is. This is where the shower is. I know the lighting is terrible. I thought this was the only bed. It's this very thin sheet, and admittingly there's some stains on the bottom of it, but it just doesn't seem like it would be very comfortable. But then I looked this direction. This is actually a loft. So this goes up to the actual bed that Sarah noticed up there. And here's the top floor.
Pro tip, when you come here, don't get the loft because it's harder to cool. I just want to get to the spa part. The hotel part is just weird.
Yeah, so far it's been strange.
Yeah, and like the coming here has been weird. Like the front desk situation was like very uncomfortable.
Very. It took at least 20 minutes for us to go, and there was only one person in front of us, and that was just like this whole thing. But then there was this guy, like this manager guy.
He just kept eyeing us.
He stared at us the whole time, like angrily.
Yeah.
Like he was like this.
And then I guess we tried to go up the stairs instead of the elevator, and he like shouted something out.
Yeah, he was like, hey, but it sounded like he wanted to tell us something else. And part of me was like, well, is it because he sees this camera bag with like a tripod on it, and maybe he thinks, oh, you can't film? But he stared at us, and then I swear when he yelled at us, someone like told him not to. Like I swear someone was like, hey.
Well, I feel like he was looking at us the moment we walked in.
Yeah, he was, so that's weird. How about we start off with like all pros? Like what are,
Okay.
So I'll say this, I liked, like when we got to the second floor and there wasn't that many people and you had a selection of a bunch of saunas and they were not packed at all. There was like maybe one person in the sauna. I actually liked the vibe of the upstairs, and they had 3 or 4 restaurants, but it was completely empty, and I think that's part of why I liked it, is because everything calmed down. So I think the second floor was cool. That's where we got our massages.
I enjoyed our massage.
Same.
And the ladies who did our massage were very sweet, and they were very accommodating.
I was gonna save until we were filming to tell you this, but I did do some research for Spa Castle.
Okay. Oh, I forgot. Okay.
Yeah, so I found.
I'm gonna be so grossed out.
Yes.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Okay, why did you do this to me?
So I found one person talking about it, and it was the most recent video, and she was super cool about it. She was like, oh, it's fun. I like the spa places. Spa Castle is definitely the better one. They have an outside area. but I don't like public pools.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's just like Corona did that to me, but I really don't like being in a pool after
I
like
remember going to
50 people.
Yeah, I've been to one water park as a kid, and it was like a collective family decision of like, yeah, never again.
Well, and people were drinking alcohol in the pool. There's like tables around the pool. So like things are being dragged into the pool, period. But also like when you don't have clothes on in a pool, your skin gets rubbed off in the pool. Like that's just something that happens. So like there's like hundreds of people doing this. And the barefoot thing too was like, we're all barefoot, we're all...
You know how I don't like feet.
Yeah, everything's just exposed to where it's like everything's being tracked. And 2 or 3 people said they would go to an area and there would literally just be shit all over the place. Like somebody would just like have like crazy diarrhea and just shit all over an area of the pool. That's like a thing that happened like more than once.
So we kind of noticed at the same time that there was feces in the water and on the wall. And it was just totally, oh my God.
Disgusting.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to say it beforehand but that's like, even when I was in the pool, I was literally thinking like, yeah, I know there's like shit and stuff, but like, it's not even that much worse than what we're doing now. Like I was literally thinking like people in here are probably peeing, people are drinking, people are drunk, dancing. I'm sure someone's gonna relieve themselves without thinking twice about it, right? The other thing is that there was a cop in the video talking about it, because this was a full news report about Spa Castle. And the cop was like, yeah, we've had reports of this before. We've also had over 500 calls for this place. So the cops have been called.
Why did we go there? Oh my God.
So the cops have been called over 500 times.
About what?
We've learned that in the last 2 years, police have responded to nearly 500 calls.
The majority of the calls are alcohol related, I'd say. Disturbances, fights, verbal and otherwise. We have a lot of theft calls there.
Did you tell them we didn't stay in the hotel?
I don't think I did.
We just like pieced out. We kept our stuff in there.
So it was expensive. I mean, it was at least $500,
Wow.
like that trip. And to think like, and it was all obviously just for the content. Like I was like, I don't care how this goes. Making a video is always worth whatever amount of money.
I was the bystander, the victim of this.
But the fact, also I do think it was a fun experience, period.
Yeah, we did it together.
Yeah, it was fun, period. The massage was great. But yeah, for that amount, like even the massages, like for that amount felt crazy to me. But the hotel itself was almost $300.
Which it wasn't nice. $300 in Texas is, I don't think the Vin is even $300. I think the Vin.
Oh yeah.
Remember the
like the
executive-
nicest hotel around
the
here.
executive suite that I got for Christmas, I think was like $270 or something.
But I found out from the YouTube video that there was a lot of Groupons, and that basically a lot of people could get in for like almost free.
So you were the sucker.
I was the sucker who paid the full
You're
price.
the equivalent when YouTubers have courses.
Yeah.
They make $1,000 courses.
Yeah.
And they only sell it to their audience, being like, guys, it's 30% off today and only today. But then they get a few sprinkles of those people who just go and buy it for $1,000, and
100%.
that helps them make bank.
Yeah, that was me. And yeah, I would have thought longer and harder about this, but I was like, let's just go do this, because I feel like if I think too much about this and I read too much about it, I'm not gonna want to go. And I was like, I want this video to happen. So that was it. Yeah.
You sacrificed my health for content.
I sure did, babe. I was like, if there's actually feces in the pool, that would be like the perfect ending of the video. But we only stayed in the actual spa area. We hung out for seriously like maybe 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And then at night, when we went back to the hotel after the massages, we just grabbed our stuff and left.
Yeah.
Like we were literally like, who cares?
But can
yeah.
we talk about the bar that we went
Yes,
to?
okay, so the absolute
'Cause these
best
people
part-
need business.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Put their Yelp up.
Yeah, okay. The best part of the whole thing was this place right now. You see, I filmed a little bit, but we couldn't get the conversation.
Yeah.
It was Friday night.
Yeah.
And like Spa Castle obviously was lit. We were the only ones in this bar, Korean, karaoke restaurant that was like obviously brand new and super nice. But what were you gonna say about it?
Oh, it was just a vibe. Like
Yeah.
usually when places are completely empty, I get really uncomfortable.
Same.
And like it's a feeling of like, oh, I don't even want to go in. But
The soju
instantly,
helped.
yeah, the soju helped. I loved the soju margarita. That was so good. They had like BTS and Blackpink playing, and it was like dark, and they had like sparkly things, and they had a lot of they had karaoke in the middle with a big screen, but they also have like private rooms on the side to eat. We were at the bar, and they were playing literally like walkthroughs of Korea, so I know you were feeling
I
it.
was feeling it. And then on the left
yeah.
was like their most famous concert channel, so it was playing like live
Yeah.
K-pop concerts, a walkthrough of like Busan or
Yeah.
something.
So
and
people,
then,
like
yeah.
a person who just uses, like attaches a gimbal to themselves and just walks through Korea. So it was a good vibe, but there was absolutely no one there. The drinks were good. I had this like fry potato chip appetizer that was like so good. I almost ate the whole thing. They've just opened up, so they need more business. So go put their Yelp here.
And you would think, I think the reason that location they expected it to be so good is because it's walking distance from Spa Castle. Like everyone from there can just walk over.
But the clientele of Spa Castle is not
completely
is,
different.
is completely different.
Exactly. And I think I think Spa Castle, I don't want to like super poop on Spa Castle because
Well, other people have pooped on it.
they have literally multiple locations. So I don't really feel too bad while saying this, but yeah, I think they kind of tricked a lot of us into thinking that it was something that it wasn't.
Well, yeah, I feel like I think we're trying to be nice, but I feel like people would.
They don't even need it.
I think people would benefit from the bluntness of what we're saying
Yeah.
because you don't want to waste so much money. On
Yeah,
stuff.
if you want a good spa experience,
Yeah.
it's not the place. If you want like a
It's Six
water,
Flags.
yeah,
it's
a
like
Six
it's like
Flags,
a small, not fun, thrilling Six Flags.
yeah, and if you like terrible carnival food,
Yeah, that was the thing too. Is like even the drinks and stuff, and like the food on the first floor was like nachos.
yeah,
And then I don't know.
there's a lot. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this type of video, let me know. Comment down below, like, get Sarah in the videos because you're boring now, because I would not be offended at all, because I feel like I am pulling tooth and nail sometimes trying to come up with a video idea.
Babe, no, you have plenty of video ideas.
I know, they're just hard to execute. It's easier with you. It's just more fun. And I like watching the footage too, and I'm like, it's me and babe.
It's me over. You're petting me
Anyways,
like a dog.
I
You gotta
know.
gear up for when we have our own Plump Eye and Safari.
Yeah,
I think you're gonna have to take the family content.
I think I can do that.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for watching. Take care, Progress Daily, and
Keep killing it.
how dare you?